Have you ever gone to get ready for an event or a date or work or even just the day and stood in front of a closet full of clothes and said, I have nothing to wear? Well, friend, I don't think that's a clothing problem. I think that's an alignment problem. And in this video, that's what we are going to talk about. We're going to cover some points to help you understand why things might not be working for you in your closet and also help you understand how you can make them work. We want to make sure that we're looking at the present moment, assessing where you are, how you are, who you are, and starting from there. So, our first point is your closet may be holding old versions of you. Clothes hold significance. And that might sound weird, but it's really very true. If you go to your closet right now and you see that you're holding on to clothes from a completely different season of life, those clothes reflect that version of you that lived then, not now. That's going to hold you back and it's going to make you feel uncomfortable when you're looking for clothes to wear. Maybe you're holding on to clothes from a different career that you don't even work in anymore. Maybe you have a work from home lifestyle now. Goal weight clothes, ugh, these are the worst. They are like if you have goal weight clothes, please just don't do it to yourself. All it's going to do is make you feel terrible, create so much shame, and every time you go to get dressed, you're literally not going to be able to wear the clothes that you want to wear. You really should dress for the person that you are now and have clothes that reflect the current version, not an idealized or imaginary version of yourself. Sometimes we're not holding on to the clothing themselves, we're holding on to the identity and the significance that's attached to them. Point number three, a full closet can cause more friction in your life. When things are just overstuffed, unorganized, hard to find, it's going to cause overwhelm. If you constantly go into your closet and things don't fit because you're looking at goal weight clothes or they don't fit who you are, you're going to feel like you're constantly battling yourself, which is not the ideal situation here. When you're feeling like nothing works or that you don't feel good in your clothes, or that it's just too hard, or you can't find the things that you think look good, or you're not even sure what does look good, you're not feeling good, you're not feeling confident in your clothing, you're most likely just going to not feel great in general. When your closet is full of things that just don't serve you, it becomes harder to find things that do serve you. And I can guarantee you there are at least a few pieces in your closet that actually do serve you and look great on you and that you probably feel pretty great in. Point number three, most people don't dress for the life that they actually live. Maybe you have a bunch of special occasion clothes for events or cocktail parties, or you have those pieces that you bought for a specific thing that now you just have a bunch of those random pieces in your closet that you really can't wear again, or you don't really plan to because you might need a new piece to go to an event like you've already gone to. Or someday clothes, maybe a version of yourself you want to be that could include goal weight clothes, or you're trying to step up your game, but it doesn't really fit your lifestyle, the fantasy version of yourself, the ideal version of yourself, but you're not that person. And so those things can make you feel, again, a lot of shame or like you're behind somehow. Your closet should really support your actual lifestyle. It has to be where you are for it to feel aligned with who you are. And if you're having a problem doing that, it might be because your clothes are reflecting a different version of you who you no longer are. Number four, personal style is a form of self respect. When you understand what looks great on you, what works for your body, then you're going to be able to walk into any space and feel great because you're not going to be constantly tugging at your clothes or adjusting or wondering if you look weird or if it looks good. You're just going to be able to show up fully present, enjoy the moment, live your best life, have an amazing time, and look great while you're doing it. Understanding what fits your lifestyle too is super, super important. You want to make sure that your wardrobe supports how you actually live. You might love heels, but if you live in a place where heels aren't really that appropriate or that easy to use, then like having a bunch of stuff that you can't really use is kind of a waste and it's not good stewardship. But see, the thing is too, it's not about conformity. It's not about you looking like everybody else. It's actually the goal is to look like yourself because it's about authenticity, not conformity. Point number 5, your closet should reflect the person that you are today, the life that you live today. Again, fitting your body, not repeating the same stuff over and over because you don't really know what else to wear because everything else just feels like it just doesn't look right, or you can't find what you do like, or you don't even know what you do like. It's really about understanding who you are now, and that could be a little tough. Maybe you lost weight, gained weight, had a baby, changed careers, gone through a divorce, like gone through a hard breakup. Maybe you were coming out of being sick. There are so many things for seasons of life where that old version of you doesn't exist anymore and the current version of you does. So honoring that version and nurturing that version is super, super important. And fitting your personality and your personal style is the other part of that puzzle. But sometimes the personal style part could be the harder part because maybe you just don't know what you like. Maybe you have lost yourself somewhere along the way. Maybe you're not really sure what looks good. Maybe you're not really sure how to style yourself. Maybe you're not really sure how to break out of the mundane, same routine of putting on those same few outfits that you kind of hate all the time because they're easy, but you don't feel put together, you don't feel polished, you don't feel confident, you don't feel like your best. The most functional closets are not the biggest, the most expensive, the most complicated, okay? They're really the most intentional. The people that you see out where they look fantastic, they probably have a really intentional closet. They might not have as many pieces of clothing in their closet as you might think. So maybe the question isn't, why doesn't this fit me anymore? Because that, again, is going to cause shame. Instead, why not ask, why am I trying so hard to fit into this version of myself that I no longer am? And here is the task for today. What's one thing in your closet that you've been holding on to that no longer reflects who you are right now? No matter your shape or your size or your situation, embrace it. There's no need to desire something different that takes you apart from who you are right now, because who you are right now is already good enough. And it's totally great if you want to become better or you want to look different. That's wonderful, but don't make it to where it creates shame in you now. And I totally understand if this feels overwhelming or you might even need some help. I actually offer personalized services right over on my website at wildeaboutinteriors.com. So if you want to check those out, you can head over there and do that. I'm Kara Beth Wilde, and this is Wilde About Interiors, where we explore how our environments shape our daily lives, from our homes and closets, because that's an environment too, to our kitchens, systems, and routines. I'll see you in the next one.